Good evening, or I should say good afternoon, to another episode of the House of Four Cats. My name is Darren Lyle, and as you know, I'm sure, I'm going to light my pipe because my pipe is a source of amusement for me, and it also calms me down. So, give me a second. Incidentally, I'm wearing the clothes that I wore when I escaped from the nut house. I didn't escape, but sounds better than very comfortable. Okay, this is a flower. Very beautiful. Should be up with these, but it's not. Last night was the debate with uh, Romney and Obama, and I didn't watch most of it because I was talking to my dear friend Claire Forsty, and she didn't want to watch it either because we're both afraid that we're going to end up with President Romney. After 2004, all bets are off. I never suspect that. I always suspect that we could lose. Democrats could lose after Bush won. But we all know that story. Incidentally, look here. That's my dog, Annie. Isn't she beautiful? Right, Ann? That dog keeps me going. Dog makes me live. Okay, I got some news today. Chest hair is sexy. Okay, not really. News I got today is that I was approved by the neurology department at McLean's Hospital that I will be getting electroconvulsive therapy, shock therapy, about 12 sessions, and then they'll slow it down, about 20 sessions in all. And I've had it done before. And given the suicidal, terrible time I've been having with depression, it's a good thing, and I feel like celebrating. Oddly enough, I'm not really particularly depressed right now. Comes and goes. But it's something I need to have done, so I'm pleased. So I'm going to celebrate. Tonight, Nancy and I are going to watch a movie. Probably a Spencer Tracy movie, because it's Spencer Tracy night on TCM. Oh my God, do I love that woman. Oh, I love that woman. Oh, I love my Nancy. And there's a dog eating. Oh, the dog is eating the flower that I showed you earlier. Go nuts, Pooch. This keeps going out. It's cheap tobacco, and it's wet. It's like smoking wet leaves. Okay. And here's some things I wanted to talk about. Hopefully to entertain you. Now, I've been coming off of the Vicodin. Vicodin is something I was addicted to. Terrible thing. I got some of this lorazepam and clonidine. And it's marvelous stuff. It's been helping me sleep. And good times. It's not a high thing. It's just, it's actually being able to sleep is good. So, that's that. This is a picture of my beloved. Oofa, oofa. I like Lake Superior. You people in Boston talk stupid. Boop, 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 boop. That's Nancy. She's wonderful. She's around here somewhere. And this painting behind me There's a Diego Rivera that I stole from Lawrence Hospital years ago because I thought Diego Rivera, well, I need a comb. Diego Rivera would have wanted it in the house of a socialist, and I'm a socialist, so that was my rationale. The reason why my hair is so screwed up is because I just had an EEG, and they had to stick stuff all in my head to check and see if I had epilepsy. So, thus the boofage. The boofage. One day I want to do a show about how to keep your pipe lighted, but it's going to be with Carter Hall Tobacco. So how are you kids doing, huh? Sex life happy? Kids happy? Eating good food? Do you smoke? If you don't smoke, what are your bad habits? Any heroin users out there? Any Vicodin users out there? Any marijuana users out there that want to sell to me? We'll find out. And I'm curious to hear about people's sex lives because I have the libido of a 95-year-old nun, and because of the depression. So, you know, you know, you never know. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. See, it just went out again. So, in case I do find myself looking for sex, I have this product that keeps me from having an orgasm in like 2 seconds, which is another problem. Another problem you get as you get older. Getting older is a humiliation, a constant humiliation, barrage of humiliation. Your hair starts to get thinner. You start having orgasms the minute your wife walks in the room. You don't poop right. Your peeing is trickling, and you start to fall down the stairs in weird ways. And I'm only 40. By the time I get to 60 or 70, I'm going to be the biggest train wreck going. But one of the things that's going to help me not live to be a train wreck is smoking tobacco, which will hopefully kill me before I, make an ass out of myself. Yeah, you gotta leave the party before you make an ass out of yourself. I showed you that stuff. I found this product today. This is not dried out bacon like because I like, what do they call it? Beef jerky. I don't mind it. I actually kind of enjoy it. But this product here is actually like wet, greasy bacon stuffed into a bag. And I gave some to Annie, and she's like, "No way, man." So there it is. We're all going straight to hell. The bacon thing. Wild Bill is sure fired up about his bacon jerky. Sure he is. Okay, another thing that helps you get through life, besides the prescription medications, and this is for you, Matt, my good friend Matt Oresco. How you doing, brother? We're going to get together again soon. You don't like sake, but I think I can win you over. This is a Yagaki sake, and it is made by Kubashiki Reiko, the first woman sake master in the United States, and it comes out of Vernon, California. So it's a little rough. It has a little bit of hair on it. So here's Johnny. So you try that, Matt, when I get down to Atlanta or you get up to Boston. We'll have a good time. I do have a sake that is much easier on the new drinker, because I am somewhat of a sake expert. And I have a set right here. You know, I'm not going to drink any now though because I'm loaded up with pills. So today they did the MRI and I didn't panic, and they did all sorts of tests. Sometime in the next week and a half, they're gonna give me Bactrin, and they're gonna give me another drug that's a muscle relaxant. They're gonna wheel me into a room unconscious, and they're gonna electrocute me bilaterally, and I will go into a seizure. This is very clever how they do this. Now, the seizure would normally break bones in the body. So what they do is, like I say, they give you the muscle relaxant. But they want to make sure you're having a seizure too. And the muscle relaxant, covers that up. So another clever trick. They put a blood pressure cuff around your leg, and they fill it up with air, keep the blood from getting into your leg, and by doing that, they prevent the blood pressure, they prevent the muscle relaxant from getting into your leg. And then, when you have a seizure after the introduction of the electricity, you can see it just in the foot. Your foot just starts going woo, and then the doctor knows that you're having a seizure. And once you're having a seizure, then good times, because that's when the chemicals are introduced that help with, in my case, not bipolar disorder. I have other things. Mainly, I'm afraid of you people. I'm afraid of the human race. I'm afraid of all you people out there in the dark. Why? I don't know. I feel judged, but a lot of you don't even wipe your ass when you take a shit, so I don't know why I'm afraid of you people. I'm afraid of judgment. I don't know. It's mental illness. If it made sense, it would be something else. So I got these flowers for my Nancy. And let me go over here. Stay with me now. This is the House of Four Cats. You like this blog. I know you do. Sometimes there's even nakedness, but there'll be no more of that. This is, there's a dog here that makes me very happy, and I want to show you her. This is Annie, Annie Wilhardeke Lyle, or Annie Lyle Wilhardeke, however you want to say it, and I can keep doing this, spinning around until I pass out, but it won't take long, and I'm going to stop doing it. So here we go. This is the hound. Hey Annie, how you doing there, Pooch? And this is how we check for fleas. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. And so this is how we check. And we look. And we look. I don't see any fleas. And so I don't see any fleas. So that's it. No fleas. Wow, 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 wow. So we have we got a dog without fleas. There's some people I want to say hi to. I'd like to say hi to, of course, Nancy. Matt Oresco again. He's been a great friend over these past few weeks. I'd also like to say a few things about my brother, Kent Lyle. He's just so great on this depression stuff. It's been a hard week for the depression, so that's why depression and anxiety. So that's why it's getting attention. And Jamie Uri, you've been great. Cannon, in particular, you've been really great. You're an artist, and I need the input of an artist to get me through this. And I'm going to start getting emotional. So let me just say, Kurt Hagel too has been helpful, and some other people that I can't think of. Claire Forston. Claire is an ex girlfriend of mine, and when she was living in Maine, and she is now living in Chicago going for her PhD. She's a brilliant young woman who took the time yesterday to talk to me and go over old times, and I made her laugh, she made me laugh, and it's good to have friends, and that's all I want to say. Corny? I suppose so. But as Kurt Vonnegut's son said, we're here to get each other through life, whatever that is. So, I'm going to show you where Nancy is right now. Nancy right now is doing crazy shit on the computer. We're getting up on 20 minutes for the show, and I figured, big deal. Daniel Tosh does like 22-minute shows every day, and that guy's the biggest asshole going. So, what the hell? I'll do a 20-minute thing. It'll take 2 days to upload, but who cares? So anyway, big day. ECT next week. It'll make me a little, but it's gonna be good. And I'll show you. Here's my outfit that I got from the Nut House. Huh? If I wear it outside, sometimes Jesus, the dent in my head. If I wear it outside, sometimes I think that the police are going to pick me up as a mental patient that got away. It's pretty funny. Oh, what a dog. This is where the magic happens. Where, given my lack of libido, that's where the snuggling happens. And you can't beat a good snuggle. I'm not lying. Would I lie to you, anonymous people on the internet? So here we come into Nancy's room. Nancy's not in here right now. It doesn't help. Makes it a lot less fun. This is where she sits, and this is where we watch our old movies. Very big with the old movies. And there's the flowers that I got her. I'm always getting her flowers because she's a magnificent, wonderful human being. And right here is the attack chicken sign because poor girl was attacked by a chicken when she was a kid. Okay, we're going to go down. Here comes Empty. This is Empty. I saved this cat from underneath the stoop. Okay, better start wrapping this up. Let me just show you my father downstairs, and I'm sure Nancy is down here. There they are. This is, well, it's dark down here, which is interesting, but this is my father right here. Right here. He's 109 years old. No, he's 79 years old, and he just won like 100 and something bucks on a scratch ticket, which indicates some sort of voodoo or something. Now this is the broad that I'm married to, right here. See her? See her? She's real, right here. And she likes old movies, which helps. She likes she likes Vampire Diaries, which makes things tough. She wants to watch Son of Fury, which I don't know what that is, but it sounds like, who's in it?
Tyrone Power.
Oh, Tyrone Power. You can't go bad with Tyrone Power.
And Francis Farmer.
And Francis Farmer, the one that was lobotomized. In addition to the electroconvulsive therapy, I'm going to be lobotomized. So you'll see me next week, and I'll be a lot more interesting in the sense that I'll be like a paperweight. There she is. Say something witty.
Something witty.
See why I married this broad? Alright, now we're going to go over here. There's Ghost. Ghost, another cat we saved. There's the project outside. Sometimes there are skunks out there.
I don't know, maybe I did.
My father keeps a cat. My father keeps a cat that is very dangerous and only he can control. And he's right there. His name is Panther. Big Orange. Big Orange. And he's very dangerous.
Yeah, he was extra dangerous last night.
Yeah, you got to be careful of him. He only listens to my father. You saw Impy. The only one you haven't seen is Fluffy. Fluffy is the mother of Impy, and she's sometimes hard to see. So this is turning into a long video. I hope you watch the whole thing, because this is, in fact, the House of Four Cats. And so lately, as some of you know, my sex life, I don't care about sex. I have premature ejaculations, which means when Nancy walks in with her clothes off, I come. So that's no good. I also have no interest in sex. Nancy doesn't either. So we're like a couple of monks. And that's okay, because I love her to death. And I hope that these libido issues are overcome and that we someday get it on again. But I've spoken to a lot of friends: Jean Carroll, Jamie Uri, Cannon, Joyce Hutin, Kent Lyle, Kurt Hagel, Matt Oresco, Claire Forsty, Melanie Race, Sita, Tim Edgar, all these people that I've talked to, and they all say the same thing. You don't need sex to be in a happy marriage. So with that, I'm going to leave you. And again, my hair is dirty because of the test they did early. And love. Love is the morning and the evening star. All you need is love. I think that that's true. You need food too, and toilet paper, but it's good to have love. And I also spoke to Merv, and Merv is a great guy, and a great kisser too. So that's it, my friends. My return to the House of Four Cats. The next ones will be written, and in specific, will be written about electroconvulsive therapy and how it affects me, and hopefully how it makes me less suicidal and all that good stuff. And Brian Garrigus, thank you. Eric, thank you. I'd like to thank the Academy. No, that's it. And so, good night. And a wise man once said that if you don't know what time it is in Belgium, then it doesn't really matter.